Hello dear friends, my name is Dr. Igor Atabekov. I am clinical oncologist practicing since 2010. And today we're starting the playlist on poisonous plants, on different natural toxins, how they can be used in medicine, are they in our food, how to neutralize them, etc. So let's get started. First of all, many plants have natural toxins. They use them for protection from, for example, insects, from different fungi, from animals who want to eat them. That's why it's normal, if you want to survive, you must protect yourself. And even many of our food products, they contain some toxins. For example, the potatoes, green potatoes, or the beans, they can affect us and they can cause poisoning. But often these toxins can be destroyed by cooking, for example, or they can be in very low concentrations, or they will be very weak. That's why we are not really in high risk. But some plants are very angry, very poisonous, and they produce so strong toxins that we need just micrograms of that toxin to kill a big animal and to kill a human. And we know that poison differs from the medicine by the dosage. Some poisonous plants are used in medicine, even in official medicine. For example, in chemotherapy, we have some natural chemotherapeutic drugs, or it can be widely used in folk medicine of many countries for centuries. For example, many of patients, as I hear from them, they unofficially use for example, aconite or poisoned hemlock or something else to try to treat their cancer. And there are many types of different toxins. First group are alkaloids. For example, atropine, we know about belladonna poisoning, but atropine is widely used in official medicine nowadays. And by the way, there are many reported cases of poisonings with green potatoes or sprouted potatoes, because it contains poisons that can really affect the human, or there are even lethal cases. Next group are glycosides, for example, cyanides. They block production of energy in mitochondria. No energy, cells suffer and die. The symptoms of poisoning are fast breathing, cyanosis, meaning blue skin, vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, shortness of breath, low blood pressure, confusion, seizures, and even coma, and sometimes even death. We know in history some famous people were poisoned with cyanide, potassium cyanide, for example. And a good example of glycosides are cardiac glycosides like digoxin, which is often used by cardiologists to treat cardiac insufficiency in patients. But if you use too high dosage, or you use other medicine or herb that will counteract with digoxin, that will increase its concentration in blood, you can get really bad and dangerous poisoning. That's why be always careful when considering to take something else. Always talk to your medical professional. The other group are proteins. Proteins are toxins coming into the cells and disturbing the production of protein by the cell itself, meaning that without production of protein, the function of cell is totally disrupted and the cell dies. The examples are ricin or castor from castor plant, or abrin from rosary pea, or white acacia. Next group of toxins are oxalates. Oxalates are sharp crystals that may irritate the mucous membranes, stomach, causing pain, swelling, burning. It will be absorbed. It will connect with calcium in the blood. If high concentrations are, high amounts are absorbed, then the calcium may be bound and drop dramatically, and the person may have a lot of high tonus and seizures because of low blood calcium. Also, these oxalates will produce kidney stones. Next group are antivitamins. For example, in horsetail, that is, by the way, often used in folk medicine for rheumatoid arthritis, or in bracken. They have enzymes degrading vitamin B1. Or there are coumarins that are antagonists or against vitamin K. Vitamin K is needed for normal blood clotting. If you use these antagonists, they will work as warfarin. They will make a blood thinning effect and increase risk of bleeding. For example, cinnamon or licorice, vanilla, strawberry, cherry, blackcurrant, or apricots. They have coumarins. There are also furacoumarins that are found, for example, in citrus fruits or in celery, and they are phototoxic. That means they decrease your resistance against ultraviolet light of the sun, and you can easily get the sunburns. Of course, here, when I'm talking about food, I am talking about quite large quantities digested. There are also volatile oils that may be very irritative. They can cause skin redness, they can cause even blisters, they can cause headache or nausea, and some may even damage kidneys. There are lectins. They're found in beans, especially red beans. If you eat a lot of raw beans, you may have a poisoning, you may have a diarrhea, vomiting, stomachache. That's why you need to take the dried beans, soak them in water for 12 hours, then you need to boil them for at least 10 minutes to remove the toxins. Solanins and chaconins, they are found in tomatoes, eggplant, and potatoes. But usually the amounts are very low, so they're not dangerous. But if you eat the green potato or sprouted potato, the amounts will increase dramatically, and it can be already dangerous. There are some poisonous mushrooms that can cause neural system disturbances. They can cause vomiting, nausea, liver problems, visual disturbances, high salivation, confusion, even coma, or the others, for example, may cause the liver damage. So there is a wide variety of different toxins and their actions. Many toxins are neurotoxins. They act on neurosystem. They disturb its action through some receptors or through disturbing their function and the connection between neurons, action on neurotransmitters, etc. Some others, they disturb the action of the cellular membranes. Some cause allergies. Some cause food poisonings, etc. And this was the intro video about the natural and herbal toxins. In the next video, we will talk about protein toxins, about the plants that are disturbing the production of protein in our cells, how they are used in folk medicine. And please always watch the description below the video, because if I get some extra information, something new, something important I forgot to say, I will add there. I wish you good health. God bless you. Bye-bye.